Hi everyone and welcome to another review from Colour with Claire. Today we've got a dual review for you. So we've got two books here. We've got August Reverie and August Reverie 2. These are illustrated by Shinthaka Harath, who I don't really know anything about. I can't find out much about him, but they are published by Vivid Publishers and they are printed by Amazon CreateSpace. So we'll do them one by one and do a full flip through so you can see all of the images inside. So this is book one. It has a very simple card cover that's partially coloured on the back, and we have some thumbnails here of the images inside. Obviously, with it being Amazon CreateSpace, it's just a simple card cover and the paper is just a normal standard thin kind of quality. So we open up to the first illustration, which is the book belongs to page. And as you can see, we've got these beautiful large flowers and this ocean scene with a crown at the top. And this is all sort of framed beautifully. We then have the introduction here, and it's explaining that there are 24 intricate line art drawings for you to colour. Some shading is included as a guide to add shadowing and lighting, and it does tell you just to put some paper behind your image if you're using markers, because we know that this paper is not very thick at all. So we have a contents page, and this is rather beautifully laid out with all the names of each illustration in a sort of necklace formation around this lady. And here we have our first illustration. So the August Reverie colouring books have a very strong theme of these women, the female form, very strong females, crowns, jewellery, royalty, wearing armour, things like that. And this, as you can see, is one that I'm not going to say I've completed it, it is done, but I've had a go at it and it went wrong. So if you follow me on social media, you will have seen the progress steps of this, and I did the skin tone first and she ended up looking like Michael Jackson. I used way too much cream on her face, but I did manage to save it with some pinks and purples to the shadowing areas. So the skin I actually think is okay, and then I totally ruined the lips. I mean, it's almost gone through to the other side, the amount of changing that I did to those lips. And then, I don't know why, but I just ended up putting a load of metallic paint on the headdress, which got rid of all the details from the feathers. And yeah, I just don't like it at all. So that's a write-off. But you know, I had a go anyway. And as you can see, even though I used paint and stuff, it did go all crinkly and wrinkly, but nothing went onto the other side. So, love this illustration. We've got what I assume is a mother and daughter. Again, very, very strong females. Lots and lots of jewellery. So if you're into colouring your gems, then you'll definitely like this. Brilliant illustration here with the wolf and the wolf head around this lady. So loads of florals included, quite a lot of animals as well, exotic animals mainly, but loads and loads of different flowers. And as it says at the front of the book, these each have a name. So that might help you with how you want to colour it. For example, this one, I'm not sure if this is 20. It must be number 20, is it? Let's see. Lotus Rise. So are these lotuses or is this a lotus? I think these are lotus. I'm not big on flowers, but I'm pretty sure that they're lotus. So the next one must be Rose Mallow Blues. And I'm guessing that these are rose mallow. Here are some lovely roses completely surrounding this lady. I love this very beautiful chain that goes from her nose to her ear. We have, I believe, the front cover. No? Where did I see this image? Maybe I'm getting it from somewhere else. I thought that was the front cover, but it's not. So just again, if you love colouring people, just like the review that I did previously for the Sequums book, if you love colouring people, you'll love this. I think these books include more background elements, so they're more of a full picture rather than just a person. But as you can see, just stunning. Here is the book belongs to page, I know that for definite. So again, practicing your fur as well. Got feathers. I love this staff. Just stunning. So 24 images in total. Now let's move on to book 2, which is in exactly the same vein. So women, animals and flowers. And here we have the beautiful book belongs to page, which does remind me of a tarot card illustration. Can't quite remember, it might have been the 9 or 10 of swords with the lady lying down there and got the sword in the ground. But we've also got some natural crystals coming up and some tulips as well. Here we go again with the illustration, pretty much the same as illustration. Why do I keep saying that? Introduction, pretty much the same as in the last book. And again, our page of contents. So we have these warrior women here with their plated armour. We have underwater scenes, treasure chest. I love this bonnet of flowers, absolutely lovely. This is a cute one, so it's got a lot more fine detail than the others, but it's like this wall of leaves with this huge flower on it. It looks like it could be the entrance to a forest. So again, lots of hair practice, lots of skin practice, beautiful clothing here with the leaves. Lots of very, very original designs. Again, plenty of crowns. I think this book has a lot more kind of warrior women than the first book. This is a mirror image of this lady, but you've also got this hand coming in here with the pen, as if you're actually colouring the person who's drawing the lady. I love these full face-on images. Really, really good for practicing the contours of skin. And here's the one that I've completed. I'm much, much happier with this one than the other one in the first book that I did. So as you can see, it's a lovely red-headed lady, quite pale pinkish skin, and I just coloured these beautiful flowers. I did that on a live, I think, and this is the colour palette from Fox Design Den. So absolutely gorgeous. If you want to see me colouring these, just check out the live that's on my feed somewhere. Yeah, I really love this one actually, and I used a white gel pen to go around her face. I also use stickles on the jewellery, because you know I'm obsessed with stickles at the moment. Okay, so here we've got beautiful unicorn in the rain. Got some dragonflies. We've got a couple of ladies here that look like they're up to no good. It looks like they may be conspiring to steal the crown jewels. Beautiful fantasy one here with the dragon. Another ocean sort of scene with the big piece of anemone or coral, the dolphin and the huge anchor that the mermaid is sat on. And there we go. So at the back of the first book, you actually get 2 of the images from the first book. So if you wanted to buy the second one first, you're going to get 2 extra images that will be in the first book anyway. So lovely little addition there. So yes, beautiful, beautiful illustrations. No qualms about that whatsoever. Obviously with them being Amazon Creates based, they're not the most perfect of paper stock, but as you can see with Prismacolor pencils, you can still layer and it still looks really nice. You just have to work a little bit harder. So price wise, book 1 is currently £6.75 and $8.99 respectively on Amazon. Book 2 is £6.79 and $5.38 on Amazon US. You can also buy both of these books from the book depository, which all the links are going to be in the description as usual. So again, really hope that you've loved looking at these books. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you soon on Colour with Claire.